Alright, welcome back everyone to A Programmer Plays Ellipse. In our previous episode, we made it over a burning bridge, I guess. And now we're at the surface, so on we go. Alright. Made it to here before. Now we need to get up this bit. Yay! Alright, yeah, so first try, now on a new day, so that's good, because I was getting pretty irritated with myself last time. Okay, that was solid? Yay, we made it. Alright, we've only got the 1 point, so we can't really do... Wait, hold on. For a second I thought I saw an upgrade for this, but I think I must have misread. Ugh. Alright. 2 minutes in, and we're making better progress than we were last time. I'm just assuming that those are bad for me. I think what we're getting here is a do this without losing your okay. We're fully charged back. They just kill you. Gotcha. Alright, so timing issue. Let's judge the corner. I really need to get a better sense going for when I can hit those, because as it stands right now, it feels like I've got a pretty poor grasp on it. Not that way, which means that it's got to be like in that little tunnel thing. Like right there, I fully thought that I was in the clear to like grab that, and I needed to do a dash to get closer. Ooh, is this gonna be where we pick up new stuff? Welcome to my known abode, Faye Nix. I hast some critical information for thee. Who are you really? What happened to Faye? You said something about a forbidden ritual. You owe us some answers. Patience, one thing at a time. Settle in, it will take a moment. Those structures scattered across the abyss thee hasn't seen were created by mine own people, the wondrous Nokron civilization, able to master the arcanes of the abyss. We hath used it as a source of energy and immense progress, until we pushed too far, and met its limits. To this present day, all Nokrons hast long disappeared. The few who survived the cataclysm hast unfortunately been corrupted through time, recluse, without energy to prevent their alteration. Now prisoners of their own corpse, taking a dark, ghostly form. I am the only Nokron representative left that I know of. That's what we came across. Is that right, Mr. Beggar? That is what thee absorbed, Faye, the afterglow of a long-lost cousin. I am unaware of the long-term effect it shall hath. What I can assume is that with this fusion, thee shall be bestowed with the Abyss Arcanes. To what extent and at what price, that remains to be discovered. That thee were able to absorb this means that thee hast some amount of Nokron blood in thee, Faye. To what extent only thee can answer. Consider me thy fellow, sir. Thou art welcome in mine own home. And prayeth, call me Zephos. What do you mean, Zephos? How could I have Nokron blood? As far back as I can remember, I've always been a servant of the Celestial Emperor, until I found myself here. I never knew my parents. No one has ever been able to reveal my origins. I am here for you, Faye. Who am I really? This is bobbling comfort, but I hast some items that might be useful to thee in searching the portal and getting to the bottom of thy story. Behold, if thou art interested. The fake Old English stuff, the these and hasts, would be a lot less irritating if it was like at all following the actual rules of Old English, but it's not. It's not at all. Like they're just throwing things in there and using words that are not the right words, not the right cadence. And ooh, Old English had like a rhythm to it. It was very like it was more lyrical than modern English. Modern English is very just staccato. Old English had more of like a cadence to it, and this is not that. All right, let's see what you got. Thou have already brought everything. Come back later, and I might have something new. Gosh dang it! You said you had new stuff. Also, thou have. Thou hath. Don't halfway do this. Huh, we got an achievement for that. Destroy the soul crystal in the beggar's house. Are you feeling alright, Faye? We have to get out of here, Nyx. I have to find out who I really am, what has been hidden from me. One thing is for sure, however, it's no longer a coincidence that you were chosen to be thrown into the abyss. We must find out the truth. You can rely on me to help. Thank you, Nyx. One more thing, Nyx. To escape the clutches of the abyss, thee shall need something to shield thy deleterious form. I have something in mind that would be of use. In due time, I'll know where to find thee. I didn't dare bring up the subject in light of what has been said. Despite my research, I didn't find any solutions. My escape depends on it, but I feel I can trust you on this subject. Thanks. It's super interesting that the house itself is moving. Was there a save in here? I don't think there was. I'm a little nervous about just like walking out. Here we go. Not lit up, so that's unfortunate, but I did see the icon. Alright, so how do I get that open? I'm guessing I have to come from the other side. It's lit up. Good. All right, cool. That's a little dense. I think I need to overshoot it? Okay. Need to at least jump. I'm letting the kickback of the shot drive me forward. not be doing that. Cool. Alright. Anything over there? I don't think so. Right into it. Nope. See, again, like, poor grasp of how far. Oh, nice. I shot them both. I kind of don't feel like I should have gotten away with that, but I'll take it. Alright. Upgrade. Hey! Buy all the objects and improvements. Buy spelled B-Y space. Not B-U-Y. Should have been. Come on, game. Oh. It did save me buying that, right? Yeah. Alright, I think that's all. There we go. 2. Who knows how many? Out of juice. Unfortunate. I overshot. Son of a bitch. There's so little forgiveness in this. This is why we immediately went and went and saved after grabbing the other two. Whew. Alright. Just need to not beef this up. Alright. That's 3. Assuming the next one's going to be down here. There's one more somewhere. Okay, that's not it. Okay, this is a platform. Alright, fair enough. I knew that was there, and I still made the mistake. Alright, so drop down. I do appreciate that there are like these like wooden scaffolding bits in the background that do actually connect to stuff. I missed. Straight up I missed. Why did you grab that one? Not the one that was literally on screen, game. Is there any point in me collecting the green stuff at this point? I mean, I've gotten the achievement saying I've gotten everything, so... Oh! Bookworm. Read every optional dialogue. Here we are, Faye. The portal is right above us. Look, Nyx, you can see the rain coming through the gate. Oh, rain. I never thought I'd see it again. It's been such a long time. Let's get this over with. Let's get out. This is it. You are finally there. One last ascent before the portal. You have the solution to get me out of the abyss? We will use a vessel. You will find a vile being, born of torn-apart bodies from the cataclysm that guards the portal, feeding on the life of those who fall within its reach. Of course. Get rid of it. Then I can use the power released by his demise to seal Nyx up. Him in... What? Then I can use the power released by his demise, okay, to seal Nyx, up him in a vessel, and open the way to the portal. Seal Nyx up him in a vessel? I wish that I was more tolerant of stuff like this. But just get some high schooler. Find some native English speaker who's like 16 in Australia, the United States, the United Kingdom, somewhere, I don't care where, to look over your dialogue and be like, does this make any sense? Like, is this right? And they'll look at it and they'll go, no, seal Nyx up him in a vessel? No, just seal Nyx in a vessel. Or seal the thing that we're demising. It's unclear in this. Like, I don't know, I just get irritated. If I were to translate a game into Japanese, I would shop around and be like, hey Twitter, hey Blue Sky, do I have any contacts who speak Japanese natively? Can you look over this for me? Can you, like, feel free to rewrite it to be whatever it needs to be to make sense. Same thing for any other language. Spanish, French, German, Russian. Find a native speaker. They exist. They're definitely out there. Pay them if you can. If you can't pay them, find some way to, like, obviously credit them, but, like, people will be willing to do translation work for you for a pizza. Like, come on. Come on. It will protect him from being altered once out of the abyss, at the cost of his freedom. Freedom to leave the abyss confined in a vessel. What do you mean? With enough time on my hands, I am confident I can create... I'm not doing this. A receptacle that would allow me to move freely. I guess I needed to skip forward. Like a sort of machine? Of course, an automat. An automate? Automata? Forget not that thine time is counted. The portal shall not remain open for long. True, or else he can stay here in the abyss with me. I could protect him from the corruption of this place. That will sign a goodbye, even a farewell. You have this last ascent to make a decision. Alright. Discover the Nokron Tower. I guess there's no real point in me being there. Ah, okay. Ooh, I hate that there's so much, like, burny floor. I'm gonna have to do all that again. This is probably going to be one of those, like, do it a bunch of times kind of bits. Alright. this. Music choice here is interesting. Noticed this guy before. Save point? Save point. Hooray. Son of a bitch. I don't think I have any actual use for that at this point, but let's see. Have you actually gotten anything? No. So the whole bit about like there will be more things to purchase later was just a lie. It just isn't the case. Ooh. Okay. This is the big boss? The final boss? Surely not. Okay, that's not it. Gosh, it's more than one jump up into the air. Okay. Okay. I see the pattern, I think. Okay, I see it's not just... We just got tremendously lucky with the first set of stalactites. Oh shit, here we go again. Defeat the Nokron Tower boss. Touch that save, just to be safe. Alright, full power. Unlock every Celestial Pulse and Thorn. Immediate failure. What? But we don't have to keep doing that. Interesting that they're like giving us the house more, it feels like. Feels like there should be a secret here. Okay, it's just a shit ton of dudes. Got it. Heard. Trying. I was trying. Oh, that's annoying. I think the fire killed me. Right, but getting pushed into the enemies killed me. I think I let go of the button. Well, all right. Panic! Panic! Whoa, whoa, that wall coming after me, I was like, nope, 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 don't want to be here. And it feels like there could be secrets just off screen, like it wouldn't take much to have secrets, but also like secrets of what? Like what would this game have? We've already had all the conversations, we've unlocked all the items, we've purchased all the upgrades. Like I guess maybe some like secret collectibles that I have literally not seen any of, but that feels unlikely to me. Okay. myself get cornered there. I was trying to grab the crystal and shoot the guy, and I just did a bad job of it. Alright. Gotten the crystal. Let myself get cornered again. Alright, we'll worry about the crystal after we've cleared this little bit. Guiding the shots thing enabled, don't I? Pretty sure I do. It doesn't feel like I do. Alright, so now all I gotta do is just get the F out of here. Saved, and let's double check that we do have that equipped. Yeah. Equip. All right. And that's one thingamajig done. Struggle. I thought maybe this would be the last episode, but having spent a few minutes in this area, I kinda suspect otherwise. You're joking. So easy to like get it slightly wrong, you know? Like if your angle's off, even a relatively small amount, you will bump right into stuff. Surprising that there's not an upgrade to reduce the kickback, you know? Like there's so many ways that this game could be made more player friendly. Like little quality of life stuff. Nope. so I'm just a little surprised that none of them seem to be part of the game's design. Nope. Nope. Honestly, I did better the first time I attempted that. I wonder if I need to be trying to use my gun to get myself some airtime, you know, like bump, 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 bump. I bet that actually is what this wants me to do. See, like right there, if I had been using my gun instead of my lunge, I might could have made it. Two of them down. All right. Lunge, 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 lunge. Oh. Lunge, 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 lunge. Overshot. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting kind of close to rage quitting on this game. Like, there's very little keeping me playing at this point. I'm not... Like, the graphics aren't unique enough to really, like, compel me. The story is borderline nonsense because the translation's so shoddy. There's nothing left for me to, like, discover ability-wise. I don't know, like... I hate to just give up on games, but... like, at this point, I'm kind of done with this game. This is a better save? No, not really. Well, yeah, a little bit. Okay. Okay, not bad. Too far. Son of a bitch. I feel like I'm one boost short of what I need to be able to do that one. And that's a little confusing. Oh, overshot. Overshot. Like right there, I'm not sure I fully have grasped the mechanics of like the distances. Like my mental model for it is clearly deficient. I'm getting worse. I started this episode out in such a good mood. See, right, I'm a boost short. 1, 2, 3, 4 boost. And if I trigger it there, then I overshoot and go to my death. Yeah, no point in that, because one, two, three. Nope. Move the stick at the last second. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wasn't close enough, even though it was lit up, so it didn't let me go. 1. One, two, three, 4. There we go. Okay. I was about to say, but I didn't want to distract myself. If there's some, like, have to pick the right way thing here instead of just a platform at the bottom of this, I'm going to be mad. And I was mad. This is gonna get real old, considering that I got it first try. Now I'm gonna struggle to recreate it. And which way do we even think we need to go? Nope. That was bad pretty quickly. I needed to grab onto the wall. Okay, okay. Center up. I'm getting actively worse. At least this game isn't doing like the Castle in the Darkness thing where it's like showing you your deaths every time, because I do not want to know. Like a really specific arc sequence that if you're a little bit off, it's just not going to work out. Oh, that one was doomed from the start because I didn't jump off of there. Nope. Why am I getting worse? Overshot. No. No. One of the things about this is that, like, I can't do the Metroidvania thing here, where, like, typically in a Metroidvania, when you get to a challenge that you're struggling with, you can just, like, turn around and leave. Like, go find other stuff to power you up. Damn it. That's not the case here. Like, I know that I've got to get through all of these little challenges. I've got to perfect this little run in order to progress. And so It's not even important. It's just money, and I don't need money. I've got max money already. Well, at least now we know. At least now we know. Nope. Nope. Jump. Jump. Nope. I've done this. I know it's possible. It's getting worse. Gosh dang it. I don't think there was a way for me to survive that one. I'm trying to be conservative with my stuff, and maybe that's the wrong move. Like, I'm trying to, like, one boost per section here, so to speak. And maybe the times that I've gotten through have been because I didn't do that. Maybe I used one more than the number of sections. I'll take it. I'll take it. There we go. Alright. How many do we need? 2 more? 1 more. It's just right above me. Alright. Yeah. How do we reckon we get to it? Looks like it's a whole thing. Alright, so we need to get back to the save point that we were just at. Not thrilled about. Alright, there we go. And so now... Okay. I think if I drop down and ride that booster, yes. Okay, we're in here. That's irritating. Alright, this is clearly not the way. That's funny. Alright. There's something, like, particularly infuriating about dying at the end of a challenge when you've already done it. Like, yes, we've done it. Let me out of here. Please tell me this is the end of the game. Oh, shit. We're gonna save. I beefed that up real bad. No. Right. Classic. We did it once. Right. Those damn corners. We're one short. Trying to be more cool, calm, collected. It's not working out for me. No, not this one. Gosh dang it. We can do this. Just need to do it better. Gosh dang it. And then I miss. And then I just miss. And then I slam into the wall. Why are all of these walls on fire? No. plasma cool, but very little I have. Oh, that's not the way. Somehow, like, this one's even more irritating than the last one that I was struggling on. And I don't really understand why. Dang it! Oh man. Alright. Tell you what, chat. This might make for some weirdly spaced videos, but I am going to split these up a little different. Record them in 2 separate videos because I need to walk away from this. I'm getting too angry, which is probably bad. Like I'm probably looking at like 15 minutes of gameplay left, if I had to guess. But I'm getting angry, and I do want to finish this game. Not very much, but you know, the stubborn streak in me is like, we can do this. This game's not gonna beat you. This is not the path of pain. But yeah. Before we go, I do want to just briefly do this. Look at the stats. So 91% of players get to the first achievement, the path of no return, which is just get to the first hut, right? And then pretty steady drop off. We missed this one, I guess. We're at this point, 23%. So yeah, we're definitely in the home stretch here. Okay, so these two, finish Elypse, defeat the final boss, that's the same. In fact, I'm willing to bet that I bet that you can't even get one without implicitly getting the other. So yeah, we're definitely right there at the end. I'm honestly a little surprised that 21% of players finish this game. So we're probably 15 minutes from the game. If so, I might try and edit these videos together a little bit, but yeah, I need a break. So that's what we're gonna do. YouTube, thank you for watching. Appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next video. Maybe this game. Hopefully this game. Yeah. Until next time. Bye.